Well, hello. It's been a minute. Yes, life gets busy. I wanted to put my makeup on today and show you a couple of cool things that I have learned and I want to show you and share. As you know, I use Maskcara products. And first off, if you're new, my name is Rachel. I go under the name Still Blue Beauty for Maskcara products. And I love them and I share it constantly because I just am totally impressed with this makeup. So the trick that I found, that's probably been out there, but I found it now. I have mango that I'm putting on as a base, only because I have dark areas and things that I want to cover up. So if you have things you want to cover up and you are a similar shade to I am, you can use mango. If you are a different shade than I am, you can use petal, as the lip and cheek we have called petal, and that you can use to put on areas to cover up before you add your contour and highlights on. There's also Frenchie, which is kind of like a flat base. Petal is a little bit more shimmery, but it actually works for like if you have deep circles and you put the shimmery lip and cheek petal along the edge of the darkness and a little bit around it, and then you just stipple it. You don't blend it, and it kind of takes away the deep look, the deep setting eyes that we sometimes have. And the Frenchie covers up just anything. It's beautiful. It's beautiful for every skin tone. But I found the magic of mango. Magic mango right here is a base. And the cool part about this makeup, I kid you not, is that you don't have to layer every color over each other. That's what I like about it. So you saw I didn't have to put the mango everywhere, but I put it on the areas that I want to cover up. I have little areas right here because I wear glasses when I don't have my contacts on. So sometimes it's inevitable to really get that off completely, but you can make it a shade lighter. Let's put it that way, okay? And then if you have like a darker spot, because like when I have a blemish or something and it dries and it goes away, it has a little dark indentation in there, you can get a small little brush with a little bit darker shade and you can cover it up just a little bit and just let it sit there, because after you blend and everything, it'll cover it up and it'll be just fine. So I got the base as a mango. Now I'm gonna go into, this is my my Buffy brush. This is the brush that I love because it goes in to the skin and it has the smaller area. It goes into the pores, and in the smaller areas you use the smaller side, and on the other larger areas you use the larger dense side. I love the denseness of these brushes. They're amazing because it sets it in place. Also, I had told you I was using the e.l.f. products. I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This stuff is amazing. It's a matte. And I also got this one. This is the one I have on now. It's the Luminous Putty Primer, and it has a more of a sheer instead of a matte look. And I love that one. So far, so good. I'm liking that one. So then I have that underneath because I want to make sure everything is covered up with the pore. Make sure the pores are filled up. And then I put the mango on. So now I'm going to go into my contouring first off. And I'm going to use this dense brush because of the wideness of it. And it has the tip that you can use to blend, to put smaller lines like on the nose contouring. So you want to get on the top. And you don't need a lot. That, I can just blend that downwards. You're going to blend it down into like a 3 shape on your face. And then you're going to find the indentation in your cheek, and you're just going to go right at the end of your eyebrow. So you're not going to go too far this way. So everyone's is different, so all you have to do is just find it. Find it and push on it. Same on this side. Just find it and put that contour, depending on how you like your contour. If you like it dark, then put it on. If you don't like it dark, just put a little bit of, just lighten your hand when you grab the contour. So that's part of a 3, and then the other 3 is going down right in front of your ear and then going below, not above, but below, for the shadow of the beautiful jawline that I just love. So you get the jawline, and then you see the indentions, wherever your indentions are, where your neck, in your neck, you kind of put a shadow there to make your neck look a little bit nicer and thinner, and you can lose this little piece right here too, that little thing that kind of grows that you don't want it to. And then you just kind of blend it in. And the same goes for this. You just want to blend up on this just to keep in the same area. You don't want it to go anywhere else, but you're just going to blend it in, and you're going to blend up. And most of the time, we kind of blend too much, but the cool part about this is you can always add more. But a little bit goes a long way, don't forget that. So you get that taken care of. Right there. That actually gives you indentation. And kid you not, it really gives you indentation. That is the 3-dimension. I also have the olive highlight here that I use on my nose because I don't want the shade too dark. I've done dark, it doesn't matter. I just sometimes like to change it up. But I just like that little shadow right here. And then I kind of point it at the end. And I like to have it start somewhere, so I start it by my eyebrow and I go down. And you see it's a lighter shade than the indigo contour. And it just gives that little shade so you don't have to blend so much. So we have that. And then the other thing is I don't like a whole lot of shadow on my lip, but I do have a natural shadow. So I put the olive over it right there. You can put it on top, you can put it all the way around. You can actually use olive as your lip base. And I might as well put it on now. It works good as a lip base for under your lipstick. Okay, then once I get my contouring down, then I go back with the Buffy brush and I get my color. And my color usually is a papaya. And it's usually a papaya during the summer. Sometimes in the winter I have to go a little bit lighter. But right now I still can get away with a little bit of papaya. Now remember I have the mango base underneath. And I just want to go a little bit light. Dab it on a little bit in the areas where it looks like a natural skin tone. See, I just add just a little tiny bit. And then I'm gonna blend that in just to give it a color of natural. And then it kind of blends in with the neck. That's usually everybody's issue, is the neck and the face don't match. So you get one of these colors and you just use a tiny bit. That's why the makeup lasts forever, because you don't use a lot of all of it at all. That's why you end up getting that many because it lasts forever and it's fun. This actually is fun. It's like art on your face. That is just amazing. I think I love it. No, I know I love it. No, I don't think, I know I love it. Okay, so I'm putting that little bit of shine of papaya around and just kind of blending it in. Just like that. And because I need a little bit more for that little area right there, I'm just gonna add a little bit and then just go around it. Just make sure it blends in all the way around. There we go. And the other thing I like about the mango base that I have on is that I have these creases right here, and they can get really dark. So when I put the mango on it, it lightens them up a little bit, and it doesn't highlight them. It brightens it up a little bit so they don't look so deep on there. So sometimes we have those smiles that have those creases, but that's okay. Let's just accentuate them, right? Okay, so we have the papaya on, ta-da! And then we have the contour on. The other thing that I like to do is use the wheat. I use the wheat color as kind of like a base, a primer base for my eyes, so I can put my eyeshadow on and it can set really nice. So I put wheat on those right there. And the other thing is I put a little bit of wheat in the center of my nose, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit for that little bit of narrowness on my nose and a little bit of a a little bit of a dimension there with the olive contour that I have put on there. Okay, so I got that done. And I use white peach for lining my eyebrows, because then not only does it line my eyebrows, it also gives me the white color or the lighter color on the top. And I don't go all the way to the end on the top, and then I make it connect. It looks kind of funny right now, but you just watch. So I did the white peach to line my eyebrows right there, okay? And then I'm gonna get a dark color. You can go as dark as you want on your eyeshadow to put on your eyebrows, or you could go lighter. It just depends what you want. So what I do is I follow the trace that I did with the highlight. And then I just color them in, and then I get to the top, and then I just do a little line across that area. Make that thinner. Sorry.
Hold on, hold on! Hold on. Okay, Mama?
Yeah, I just felt an earthquake. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm back, and I think I'm still shaking. Did you hear Eddie in the background? Earthquake, hold on. It was big. So I had to call my parents to make sure they were okay. Ha! Am I okay? So anyway, let me continue putting my makeup on just in case I have to run out of the house. I was like, I gotta brush these down before anybody sees me. But it ain't even gonna matter. The things you think of, huh? Okay, let me get myself contained here. Okay, I think I'm gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna survive this for a little while. All right, so I did my eyebrows. Don't ask me how I did it, but I did it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I used this awesome both double-ended brush, and I love the bristles on this side. It just does everything for you. You don't need a ton of brushes for this. So, oh my gosh, hold on, somebody's calling. Okay, I got my phone calls to make sure we were okay, and we're okay. So far, we're okay. My parents live 2 houses down, so I had to call them because I know how panicky they get. So let me finish this video if possible. If not, you're gonna get half of a video, half of a face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a 6.0. I'm just finding out it was a 6.0. So the day I decided to do a video, there's a huge earthquake. It's a 6.0 here, not too far from Bakersfield. I'm only recording this to let it be as something I can look back on and remember the earthquake was today. There's nothing I can do. We have our backpacks by the door. We have our everything that we need if we have to take off, but we just got an emergency alert also that to duck and cover and be careful and be safe. But I don't know, when you have an earthquake, sometimes you don't think fast enough, so it's like so I'm gonna do this so that I can calm down a little bit, because there's nothing I can do until we figure out what we have to do. But you know what? I wanted to show you this day spray. I think it's an ancient bottle because hardly anybody can get them anymore. And if they've used them up, they don't have them anymore yet. They're almost back though. But this stay spray is amazing stuff. This is from Maskcara, but there are other stay sprays you can use. There is a stay spray that Clarins has, that e.l.f. has, that NYX has, that you can purchase as well till this comes back, because you will want this stay spray. So let me spray myself on my face because I want all this makeup, that the cream base, that I want it to set, and I don't want to mess with it anymore until when I put my other makeup on. The other cool thing about this cream base is that when you put it on your face, let it set for a little while and let it warm up to your skin. And once it warms up to your skin, it's moldable. It can move and glide so smoothly. But when it's first on there, especially in wintertime, if it's cold, it's gonna kind of feel like you're trying to spread it, and you don't want that texture. So if it is feeling that way, just let it cool, let it warm up on your face before you start spreading it everywhere, okay? So let me do that. I still can't get used to the strong mist of that. That's just, but you know what? It works. It just, sometimes you do what you gotta do when something works, right? Okay, and then you get, this is the mascara one. I like this one too, and I just have two. And I really like this one because it's more firm. This one is more airy, but you have to take out all the water before you use it, because you don't want that water to take off the makeup that you have already put on. And you're not gonna swish this around. You're just gonna tap it in. You want it tapped on and setting. You're setting it. That's what you're doing. Okay, so there you go. All that is set. And ta-da, there it is. So all that is set. All I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put my color blush on, which I'm gonna go pick right now, and I'm gonna get my eyeshadows and I'll put those on too, okay? And if you have any questions, please ask me, because I don't want you to be in doubt with this makeup. I want you to know all about it and love it like me. So, okay, let me pick out my colors. Okay, I think I got my colors. So what I want to do is, oh my goodness, I should have just fluffed my hair before I put the video back on, but there we go. It's gonna have to be what it is. What I like to do, since remember I put the olive base on my lips before I put my lipstick on, so the next thing that I want to do is I got a new color. Let's see. Before I put the new color on, I want to put a little bit of a darker color. Let's see. How about I put, this one is Sandstone. I always go back to Sandstone. I love that color. Anyway, let me just put a little bit on, just to give my lips a little bit of a color. Don't freak out. And the reason why I don't want to put a whole lot of that color on is because I am going to put the matte Superstay ink on, and you know, a lot of the girls use this and they talk so many good things about it. This one I got is Dreamer. Let me see, there's Dreamer and Lover. What do you think? Let's see. Let's do this one. I grabbed this one first, so I'm gonna do this one. This one is called Dreamer. And if you go look online on Ulta.com was where I got these. I like how fast they do their shipping and everything. There's so many colors and the names are so cool, and I think I got a couple of them only because I like the name. I can't do two things at once. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on, and you gotta let it set for a little bit so that it can dry. And I'm not gonna line my lips or anything, but I wanna put a little bit darker, a little bit more of the Sandstone. And this lasts a long time. This lasts a long time. Okay, there. I don't know, I like that color. It's a soft color. Don't you sometimes catch yourself just looking and saying, ooh, that looks really good on you? This lipstick looks wonderful. Okay, so since I picked Sandstone as my lip and cheek, I'm gonna go back for my lips. I'm gonna put it on my, why am I having trouble? I think because of the earthquake. No, I can't use that as an excuse. I think I always have trouble talking. I talk too fast. Everybody says I talk too fast. I need to slow down. It's like my brain is going really fast, but my mouth can't talk that fast. And a lot of people ask me if I speak Spanish, and I only know a little bit of Spanish. I don't know a lot. I can understand it. Some dialects of Spanish I can understand, but not on, oops, excuse me, not all the, but not, I'm getting all these texts, I'm sorry. Let me start all over. I'm getting tons of texts because of the earthquake, so it's everybody just re-emphasizing what just happened. And the other cool thing that I like is you just put a little bit of color. You don't want a whole lot. The other thing I like to do with the same brush is I like to get this color right here. I just love this color. It's Icon, and I've been using it as a bronzer as well, but not in all the areas, but I like to add it to this area, only just to give some more definition to these two colors that of the contour and the lip and cheek. And I blend it up, but I don't go all the way to the end. I just blend it right in the edges there. And then I can just put a little bit of there, and then a little bit there, and a little bit there, and then just blend it in certain areas, not everywhere. But I love that deep color that that Icon gives the skin. And then once it sets on there and it takes in the warmth of your skin, it just, oh, it turns into a beautiful color. Okay, so I think we're good there. So now we're gonna work on these eyes and see what we can make out of them. Okay, I did one eye before I got back on so that I could show you how it looks, and then I'll show you how I did it. These are the colors that I'm using. This one is, oh my gosh, I know these colors. Why do I always, oh yes, okay, I'm ready. This is Valencia, Leo, Peppa, and Trust. And remember, I put the base on, which is, I put wheat on here. There we go. And then I'm going to use my best Blend Forever and my Blend and Tap, which this is the Blend and Tap. And what I want to, actually the best blend first, because I'm going to use this end, and I'm going to put the Valencia all over my eye, everywhere. Let's put it everywhere. And this is the base coat that we want. There we go. There is the base of Valencia. And then we're gonna get a little bit of Leo with the other brush right here. And I'm gonna use this pointed edge only because I want to direct it in one area. I want to put it right in the crease and right in the end. And then I want to blend that in. And because I want it to show, I'm gonna go up just a little bit. And I'm not gonna go all the way to the end over here. I'm just gonna go to the center. Right there. There we go. There. And then I want to top it, go on the other side of the brush, and I want to top it with Peppa or any color that is similar, because we'll put a little bit of glaze over it, a little bit of shimmer, so it doesn't look so bland, and it kind of softens that color. And then you can put the Peppa everywhere. You can even put it in the center here to brighten, and then just blend it everywhere. There we go. And then I want to get the best Blend Forever brush to get the smaller tip to put the darker Trust on. And I'm just going to put a little bit right here and a little bit in the crease, and then I'm going to blend that in. I'm going to go out a little bit. Let's see if I did it right. Out a little bit, and then I'm going to blend that in and then add as I go. Because I don't want a lot. I just want it at the end. There we go. Got that at the end, and depending on how dark you want it in the corner, you just want to put a little bit of life into the two colors of Leo and Peppa, just to put a little bit of color in, and then put it in the crease, but you don't have to. You can go all the way down if you want. It just blends it in. But you just don't want it too dark in there, and you just want it darker on the ends. There you go. And then I am going to use, I talked about the e.l.f. products, and I have the eyeliner. And this one is the No Budge liner. And I got a blue and I got a black. I'm not gonna do the blue today. I am gonna do the black. Here we go. Still getting text over the earthquake, but I don't feel nothing yet. They're thinking that there might be a couple of small ones because it was a 6.0, so we'll see. I have never used this one, but this is the e.l.f. No Budge liner, and this is black. So let's see, and you want to get the inside along the lash line. Some people get freaked out when they see people do it like this, but I've done it for so many years. It doesn't even faze me. The only thing that bothers me is I wear contacts, so I have to stop and blink or else my eye dries out. So here we go. We're gonna put that in there and do all the water line all the way. And then we're gonna do a little bit here at the end. Right on the edge, just right on the edge. You don't even wanna go to the middle because then you're just gonna blend that in right there. Okay, and then with your brush, you just kind of blend that trust in. And I like putting the dark eyeshadow on first and then the eyeliner, only just to see how much shadow you really need after you put the eyeliner. So you see that? I think it looks really pretty. Okay, now let's do this side. Just the waterline up top. I really like this. It glides on really nice. I really like that. And it says no budge, so we'll see. We'll see if they're not fudging. Okay, so I got that in there. And then I'm just gonna do the top just a little bit. And then I am going to blend that in. Okay, so we got that done. I think that looks pretty good. I like the liner, I really do. And if you want your eyes to be a little bit lighter on the bottoms to bring out some boldness, you can use a white liner for the bottom. Oops, I just got it on my lashes and you don't want to do that. Okay, I got that done. And then this is the mascara that I really, really like. I just bought 2 more of them because you can buy one, get one 50% off at Ulta. But it's the Lash Sensational from Maybelline, and it looks like this. I also have this one, but this one is really, really thick. So you want to probably use this second if you really want to get that thick eyelash look. But I like to start with something gentler. Only because what it does is it separates the lashes. I love the brush on this one, and I love how the quantity of mascara that gets on the brush, and it just, I don't know, it's just a smooth, easy glide, because mascara is very difficult to put on, especially if it's too gooey, too gunky, too thick right off the bat. So you just want to have a brush that separates the lashes first, or else once they get stuck, it's hard to keep them separated. And this brush, I think, works the best for that. Although some of the girls do use the end of the spoolie, this right here, to separate their lashes, but I figure one less thing to do is better for me. And then I do a little bit on the bottom, and I only do the end right here just for effect, because I don't like to make it too dark under my eye, because then it just ages me more. So I put a little bit there. Voila, there we go. And this is the mascara that I use. I love it. I love it to pieces. And I don't know, that's what I use. So if you want to color match, I can color match you. I am getting really good at it. I think I'm getting really good at it, and I haven't had any complaints about the color matches I've given out, so I'm really excited about that. And if you want to know that when I do color matches, it's more practice for me, and I've been doing it now, I think, for 8 months, and I'm having a really good time. Usually you start something that you really like to do, but then sometimes it whittles away and you just like forget about doing it. I haven't done that with this product. It's just amazing. I have so much fun, and I learned so much from the classes that we get, and that's what I share with you. So if you want to know any more about the colors that I used, or how to put the makeup on, or what brush you should use, just let us know, and let me know. Us, like mascara us. Let us know, because that's what we are taught to do, is to help you feel beautiful inside and out. Thank you so much, and I'll put a couple of the things that I used on there on my bubble so that you could take a picture of it and then order it yourself if you like it. All right, talk to you later. Thank you for joining me.